So first marathon's done, so here is our recap for the last 24 hours. So first off, this is a lot more challenging than we expected, isn't it?
Yeah, when we were like saying to people about it, like, oh, I don't know if we're being naive, but we think you should be fine. Like, it's just split it into 4-mile runs, but
it's proven quite difficult.
We were like, it's fine. Like every 4 hours, we'll still be able to sleep and stuff. I mean, so yeah, but then, so we ended up actually not getting that much sleep, really. I mean, how much sleep would you say you've had?
I had 3 hours through the night, and then I had like an extra an hour and a half earlier, so 4.5 in total.
Yeah, I think I had about 3. But I don't really know about the quality of sleep. Like, to be fair, my sleeping was so much deeper. I flitted from dream to dream.
Oh, really?
So I had one dream, actually. I've not told you yet, but it was that. So we were in a restaurant and you got picked to have an antibody test, but you were really scared of needles, and you were picked by Nick from Coronation Street, and then like you were kicking up such a fuss crying that he was like, oh, we won't give it to you then. I don't know why I was doing that, but yeah.
What I found hard was getting up for the 5 o'clock one, because at that point my legs were starting to be achy, so you're going from sleep to then having to get out of bed, and when I was like because I sleep on my front, I could feel the tightness in my quads just like lying in my bed, and like rolling over felt like I took like a year to roll to the other side. So we also decided to set the alarm for half an hour before the actual time to be running, just to give us a chance to wake up, stretch off, get a bit of food in, so we're not just literally rolling out of bed and running, because we didn't want to miss one of our timestamps.
Yeah, it was difficult though, because like you don't want to get up too early that you're waiting around for it, because otherwise you kind of lose that motivation to just go and get it done so you can get back to bed. But that's what helps with the nighttime runs, is the motivation to get back to bed.
That's true, yeah, because you then like
you can't sleep.
But then you get back and then you have to shower.
Yeah,
and
true.
Then you have to stretch. So by the time you've actually got back, it's not like that long till you're back up again.
Yeah,
at 5 o'clock.
And I think it's also quite hard when you wake up to actually want food. Like you force yourself to eat something because you know you're going to need it.
At like 2 o'clock in the morning, you just don't really stomaching food.
Because as well, your stomach just feels very weird when you first wake up. It feels like, you know, when you go on like a roller coaster and it goes like loop the loop and stuff. I don't know why that would be.
I don't know. But yeah, it's like my digestion was really off like for the majority of the night run. Well, every like the 1 o'clock and the 5 o'clock, my digestion was awful. Like really bad stitch and cramp while I was running. And then it seemed to ease off by what was the one we just did? What time is it? 1 o'clock. So food wise, I've been just eating any sort of energy bar that I can get my hands on in the house. So I bought some Trek bars the other day from Home Bargains, and we've got some like Klein bars that are really nice actually.
Yeah, it was given to me by like someone at work.
But just to get some carbohydrates in, just to refuel.
Yeah, and like porridge, oats.
Yeah, I usually like to have like salmon, but I'm trying to stay away from fats because they can sit in my stomach funny for like I was gonna say could bloat me, but that happened last night anyway. But anyway.
And then other meals that we've been having is like pizza breads with like tofu and vegetables. We've been trying not to have too many vegetables in case it like sits funny in our stomach. But again, we've had stomach cramps anyway, so I think that's more to do with like the blood rushing to the muscles as opposed to the digestive system.
And then just making sure we get protein in as well as the carbs, just to repair and recovery. Just to help with the next run, basically. Yeah. Because we aim to try and eat as soon as we get in, because we don't want to eat too close to the next run. So you have to like kind of think about that side of things.
Yeah. But like essentially, we've just been trying to eat kind of often, so before and after each race, but like not like massive volumes of food, because otherwise it's just not going to sit well.
Yeah, it's just like eating little and often, really.
Yeah.
I think it's repeat what you said. So the first marathon of the 2 is done now. So how do you feel going forward?
I'm surprised that we're halfway through. It's gone quite quickly. But going forwards, I am worried because like the muscle pain is quite real at the moment, especially on my calves. I've never really done a run where I felt my like legs mechanically move to the extent, you know, I can feel every muscle, well, the calves and hamstrings mainly.
I'm going to say, going to cut you off.
You're going to cut me off.
Yeah. What
Do
were
you
you
not like
saying?
what I was saying then?
What? What were you saying?
Yeah, that. You put me off.
So in terms of the next half, I think I'm feeling kind of like scared to the extent that, like, you know, like you say about the muscle pain, but then I feel like it's definitely doable.
Yeah.
And I think it'd be worth the achievement at the end. So
Oh,
I'm just trying to
definitely,
like
yeah.
fast forward to that.
Yeah, I think the main difficulties are the muscle pain and any digestive problems. The 1 a.m. run was difficult because it was dark and just couldn't be asked.
Yeah, it was pouring down rain as well.
Yeah, but we did a little question and answer together, didn't we?
So we're just going to explain what we've been up to in between those runs. So,
so last night it was more just kind of having dinner, chatting, catching up on the day because I was working in the office and Hannah was working from home. And then the night ones trying to sleep and the daytime ones work. I had a team meeting straight after the 1 o'clock one, so that was interesting. What about you? I mean, I know.
So for me, in between, after the 5 a.m. one, I had a quick nap because I had a client online at 7:30. And then after at 8:30, I then had to get ready for the next run. After that run, napped again a little bit. Sound really lazy. And then I've just been writing up sessions for the boot camp tonight and online classes. So thank you for joining us on the story. If you have been, they'll be continuing throughout the challenge, so do have a watch of that.
We really appreciate all the supportive messages and everyone who's running it. We think that's great. It's really encouraging for us, and please join in.
Yeah, so run 4 miles, donate for people, donate £4 if you can, and nominate 4 other people to do it. And finally, if there's anything else that you'd like us to discuss at the end of the challenge, anything in particular of interest, then please comment below with any sort of topics that you'd be interested in learning about.
Thank you.
What time is it? 1 o'clock.
No, we just did 5.
No, we just did 1.
No, we just did 5.
1 p.m.
You're going to have to stop it.
Why?